Well, to continue this conversation, learn more about it and what it means for you, of course, I'm joined by my next guest. We are talking to Ronen Assia. He is the eToro co-founder, joins me today, as well as managing partner at Team8 and co-founder of eToro, and Rakefet, Aminoach, managing partner at Team8. Thank you both so much for joining me. Ronen, we'll start with you in terms of the news. What does this launch in New York mean?
Well, it's a great opportunity for us to really grow the business and expand it into New York. The New York license is really the most important license that we could have got. So it's really a milestone, significantly, for trust of the brand and expanding the business here in New York, where it all started.
It is an impressive user base, to say the least, and we love talking about stocks and investing here at the New York Stock Exchange. I'm curious, too, in terms of what is on your radar and interest with Team8.
Team8 is a very, very unique venture group. We build companies and invest in companies. We are operating out of Tel Aviv and New York. We have a large platform of close to 100 people that co-build companies with our entrepreneurs, and we are here to work together with the founders and the ecosystem in this amazing city.
Let's go back to eToro in terms of what the focus is for you going forward in terms of growth plans.
Well, as I've said, we're constantly expanding our user base, both here and internationally. We're constantly adding more and more products. Recently added options to the platform, as well adding more digital assets and assets from, I think, equities from probably 26 different exchanges by now. So it's always adding more geographies, and on the other hand, adding more products. That's our expansion plan, basically.
And tell me more about what you're following in the space for Team8.
Ronen joined Team8 as a managing partner. He was the founder of eToro, and now he's part of Team8. And here we came here in order to build an ecosystem for Team8 in this place. Our investors are mainly US. Our companies are mainly US. We work with large banks, fintechs, payroll providers. So our main focus is the US and New York.
And in terms of what kind of trends you guys see happening right now, Ronen, let's hear from you more about the trends that you're interested in following.
So you can't talk about trends in tech and in fintech in specific without mentioning Gen AI, which has been all the buzz for the past about 2 years. I think specifically for financial services, there's a lot of opportunities, but also a lot of challenges. Regulatory clarity is still needed in the market, so people can adopt this new type of technology. And I think from a challenging perspective, the rise of how easy it is to create deep fakes using Gen AI will definitely pose a new threat to the financial services industry, and that's why we at Team8 are very interested in preventing new types of scams and fraud when it comes to taking advantage of the human factor.
And I'm curious, in terms of future investments, what else is on your radar?
As Ronen said, we are very excited about Gen AI, and specifically about Gen AI and how it will take the banking sector and the finance sector forward. I would say that I think the credit the domain could be totally changed by Gen AI, by LLMs. And as I see it, it will be much more advanced with all the tools that we can build, co-pilots and others with LLMs. And then credit will become a much cheaper. Interest rates can go down. This is going to be huge, in my opinion.
Thank you both so much for joining me. We really appreciate it. Always good to talk about what is on our radar in the investment landscape. Thank you again.